Okay, so good morning, students. You are again welcome in social science lecture. Today we will continue with our chapter number 4th of geography, that is minerals and power. Yesterday we come to know about what are minerals and their different types or categories in which the minerals can be divided. We also studied about the distribution of minerals throughout the world in various continents yesterday. Today we will continue our chapter and the first topic is distribution of minerals in India. So let's study this one. So first mineral we are going to have today is iron ore. So India has over 20% of the world's total high grade iron ore. It is found mainly in Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Goa and Karnataka. Okay. So iron ore in India is mainly found in the states of Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, and Karnataka. So, whatever is the total production of iron ore in the world, India produces about 20% of this total production. So, it means we also have a considerable amount of production of iron ore. Second is the manganese. So it is an important mineral which is required in the manufacturing process of iron and steel. It is used in the manufacturing process of iron and steel. It is used in the manufacturing of dry batteries also, in photography and in leather industry. 85% of the total manganese produced in India is used by the metallurgical industry. Yesterday we discussed about the metallurgical industry. So India is among the top 10 largest producers of manganese in the world. Deposits lie in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Karnataka, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so these are the main manganese producing states of India. Next is bauxite. It is an ore from which aluminium metal is produced or extracted. Aluminium is used for making aeroplanes, electrical appliances, and goods, household fittings, utensils, etc. So you know aluminum is a very important metal. It is used to produce number of things. So it is extracted from the bauxite ore. Bauxite is used for manufacturing white cement and certain chemicals. Bauxite producing areas are Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu. Okay. Next is the mica. So it is an indispensable mineral used in the electrical and electronic industry. India is the largest producer and exporter of mica in the world. Large deposits occur in Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Rajasthan. So इलेक्ट्रिकल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंडस्ट्री के लिए ये बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट मेटल है और है माइका. सो माइका इज मेनली यूज्ड फॉर एज अ रेजिस्टेंस मटेरियल क्योंकि ये रेजिस्ट कर सकता है हाई इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को, करंट को, इसलिए इसको यूज़ किया जाता है प्लग्स वगैरह में, हर तरह की चीज़ में. नेक्स्ट इज कॉपर. It is mainly produced in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. You know that it is also a very important metal and also is very valuable. Okay, as you all know that a lot of utensils are made from copper, electricity wires are made of copper, है ना? Next, the very precious metal is gold. So, Kolar in Karnataka has deposits of gold in India. So, in Karnataka, you can find the Kolar gold fields, gold mines. Okay. There is also a movie called KGF, KGF and KGF Part 2. It is also based on the miners, how the miners spent their life. Kolar gold fields. KGF means Kolar gold fields. Next is limestone. So it is used in cement, iron and steel and chemical industries and is found in Madhya Pradesh, Meghalaya, Karnataka, Odisha and Bihar. Okay, so limestone is found in these states. Next is salt. So you know that this is very essential ingredient of our food. We used to add salt in every dish, every not the sweet dish, okay, every food to make it more tasty. So it is obtained from seas, lakes and rocks. India is one of the largest, India is one of the world's leading producers and exporters of salt. Now important minerals and their use. Here is a table that shows the use of these three minerals. First is lead. So main use is in automotive बैटरीज बैटरी जितनी भी ऑटोमोबाइल्स में यूज होती हैं उन सब में लेड होता है आपको पता ही है जिप्सम सो जिप्सम इज यूज्ड फॉर मेकिंग वॉल बोर्ड एंड एन इंग्रेडिएंट इन सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री सीमेंट भी बनता है इससे उसमें ये पड़ता है टाइटेनियम इट्स अ वेरी प्रेशियस metal it is used in alloys to make strong and light objects such as spaceships ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग मेटल है और बहुत प्रेशियस है स्ट्रॉन्ग है एंड लाइट है so it is used in the making of space ships. Now we will also read this information which is being provided in our book. Here is a list of another metals also. Minerals, iron, it is used for making tools, appliances, building spots, etc. Copper, I have told you that it is used in electrical and wires making and various other things. Manganese used in production of iron and steel as an alloying agent for iron and steel. Limestone is used in building as building stone for sculpture, for cement and mortar. Phosphate used as a fertilizer and phosphoric acid in food products. Zinc used as an ingredient to make brass and is also used to galvanize iron implements to protect them against rust. Oil and natural gas, they are used as fuels, both as fuels in the cooking gas as well as in the vehicles. Read the following piece of information. Let's read what they are saying. Australia, n- Australia's known iron ore resources increased hundredfold in 40 years from around 400 million tons in 1966 to 40 billion tons by 2005. With an extraction rate of over 3 billion tons annually, India is not able to keep pace between exploration and exploitation. While Australia spends on average about $500 million per annum on survey and exploration, and Latin America spends about $700 million per annum. India, which has a geological setting identical to both these regions, spends an average only $5 million on promotional exploration. India accounted for less than 1% of the global exploration expenditure in the last 50 years. Based on the above information, state which of the two statements is more accurate. First is, so ऊपर वाली इंफॉर्मेशन से आपको ये पता चलता है कि इंडिया आयरन ओर की एक्सप्लोरेशन में और उनके प्रमोशन में बहुत ही कम खर्च करता है. Now, first is statement is there is an urgent need to encourage private investment, including foreign direct investment, and to attract state of the art technology in the mineral sector. There is the need to encourage private investment, but foreign investors should not be allowed in the mineral sector. So I think first I will go with the first statement. Okay, because with foreign direct investment, we will also be having the control over there because we can make the laws because we have the government. Okay.